Hey there, welcome to MeeBreeTv. This is my channel. If you haven't heard of this before, that's because this is a new channel. This is me, I'm Bree, and you're watching this on something similar to TV. Probably your computer. So, not like TV at all. But, you know, you get the basis. I'm just going to be doing a Korean-ish, inspired-ish face routine. Yeah, so I'm just going to be using the products that I use when I wash my face at nighttime when I'm a good girl. And most of them are Korean products with the exception of a few. I go through and I'll explain in the video to you. Stay tuned and thanks for watching. So the first product I'm going to be using is Limelight by Alco. So I just wet my face and now I'm gonna do a bunch of that.
So I just like to do this one with my hands because it's just the oil one, which is my first step because I like to do like the two-step washing process.
Then I'm just gonna rinse it off. Okay, so we're all clean and the next step is my second wash. I'm just gonna be using the Rice Water Bright Foaming Cleanser by the Face Shop. Yeah. Just gonna use this. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, very little bit, because I already washed my face. Not this much.
It's like to rub it on a little bit before. Just before.
So there's two speeds, the first speed and the second speed. I'm gonna use the first speed though.
No, because I wash my face before and I'm gonna exfoliate it. I just don't want to like tear my face apart, so yeah. Just gonna do a little bit of this. I am definitely a victim of over-exfoliating, because I really like the way it feels. It's like new skin all the time, but they're like, don't do it, because new skin all the time is not good. It's like, if you have new skin, you want skin.
Okay, so I have my handy dandy coconut oil. It looks pretty gross because I use this oil a lot, and there's not really anything left in here because I use this oil a lot. So I'm just gonna take a little bitty bit of oil, not this much, and yeah, just. And next we have one of Les Pistes Resistances. So this is the 3-in-1 facial mud scrub mask by Sabon. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. Shoot. That probably won't be enough, but I'll go in for another dip. Okay, so now this is me, all dry. All dry and ready to go. I went for a little longer than 30 minutes just because I was hungry. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse this off now. Okay, and I'm all rinsed off and dry. Okay, so next we have toner. And I use 2 toners as of right now because I'm kind of finishing up one bottle and transitioning to the next one. And I'll show you guys both of those. So first I have Etudes House Zero Sebum. I really like this one. It's very cleansing as well. So if you feel like you don't get a good enough wash, then this is a good toner. I feel that it's a bit drying for my skin now just because I'm doing the double wash. So this one isn't totally necessary. I don't always use it, but I do like to use it just when I want to get that extra clean feeling. So I'm gonna use it today. And then my second is Nature Republic's Polynesian Lagoon water. I really like this one. It's very moisturizing. When I first used it, I thought it felt more like an essence, just because this one is pretty much water. I used almost all of it, if you can see that. But this one is pretty much water, and this one, as you can tell, has more of a thicker, goopy consistency, which I really like. But I'm going to use both of them for these purposes. Okay. And I just am using a regular cotton ball right now. I used to use like those double-sided pads, but I found they left like extra cotton on my skin, and I didn't really like that. So I'm just gonna put some here.
And I really like the consistency, so I'm just gonna use the other side for that other one. But yeah. Not too worried about it. Getting it everywhere. Just as long as I get like use all and everything, because that is my oiliest part. You know, just not add moisture over top of it. Just to kind of want to.
And then I'm just gonna flip it over to the other side, the clean side. And okay, and so my next step here is just gonna be to use a face mask. So since this was kind of an impromptu video, not thought through at all, this is what I have on here. So I'm going to use this blueberry mask from Skin Food. I really like it. It's nice. It's great. And yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, and so I'm not an expert at this whole face thing. I just really enjoy it. You know, I like to do things that I enjoy on here. That's what I'm like looking forward to doing on this channel. Skin Food look like so. But yeah, if you have any tips for how doing steps on order, just let me know. Yeah. So I'm going to swap a little. Oh, I love this part.
Because I love wearing the nose. Oh yeah, don't forget to put your little nose flap down if you have one. Okay guys, so I'm back, and it's been exactly like 21 minutes, which I'm really surprised about because I usually do these for like 30 minutes, but you know. So now I'm just gonna take this little guy off. I like to do it as if I'm peeling my face off. Concoction of masks, because this is the thinnest one I have. Okay, and then next I'm going to use my roommate's, it is my roommate's, but this is the Fresh Apple Sparkling Pore Emulsion by Skin Food. And yeah, I just use this readily mostly because it's not mine, but I just like this one. Rub this on my face. My face already feels so soft. That's why I love doing these steps so much. And then next I'm going to be using Nature Republic's The First Ample Essence.
And then I'm just going to take it here and squirt a bit into my palm. Just like one pump's worth. And rub it in.
And then next for my moisturizer, I'm going to use Nature Republic's Aqua. And then here we have, you can see I've used quite a bit of it. I'm just going to take about this much. If I need more, I'll use more. Into my hand, rub, and smooth. Next, I just like to moisturize my lips up, which I should have done earlier, but shoot me. And I just use your old school Vaseline, because I think it works best. And this is my nighttime kind of dealio. So usually after moisturizing, I would then use this guy here, which is my sunscreen from the Face Shop. I love this stuff. I think it's grand. I think it's great. After my sunscreen, I would usually do just like a face mist. I'm gonna do a face mist now because you can never have enough face mist. You have to make this as dramatic as possible. It's like a requirement of using face mist. Otherwise, you're not doing it right. Yeah. Okay, and thanks so much for watching my first video here on this channel. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the finished product. Just a face, you know. It's just nice to kind of like do these things for yourself every once in a while, or every day if you're into that. I try to do it every day or as much as possible. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope to see you again.